I just spilled on myself.
That's so awkward. What am I supposed to do?
Hi, I'm Amber, and today we're making my grandma's famous salsa. My grandma was like a very short woman with big hair and a big personality, but she was mostly famous for her salsa. It was her business. She sold this salsa in all kinds of stores. It was her secret recipe. First, cut the onion, quarter, 4 aromas, so then a clove of garlic. She really didn't use a lot of garlic, which is surprising because she used a ton of garlic in literally everything else she cooked. We really just want like half a clove. And then jalapeno. You don't want the seeds because it'll be too spicy. My grandma was a very healthy eater, and food was definitely one of her love languages. Food and humor. She had like a funny saying for everything. Like, we were always going to restaurants. That's what we used to do together. She would pick me up for a little like granddaughter dates, and we'd go out to dinner somewhere. And she always used to carry her lipstick and cash in her bra, and like anytime she would have to pay for something, oh, it's right here in the Bank of America. Take money out of her top. Like whenever anyone would like be going to the bathroom, she'd be like, oh, give them my name, honey, they'll give you a good seat. So there's that, and then we're gonna put this in the blender. Not everything is fitting in here, so we have to do 2 times. Okay, that's good. Now we're adding the rest. So the rest of the tomatoes. And here's where it gets interesting. We're gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, a little bit of salt, and oregano. Just a dash, maybe 2. And then a little bit of lime. Blend this up. The last thing we gotta do, a 1/4 cup of cilantro, lightly chopped. She was always very proud of her salsa, but she was super entrepreneurial all around. She had a very like successful bake shop and a catering business. She was always doing something, and everything she did was pretty successful. Even at the end of her life, she had Alzheimer's, and when we would go visit her, the staff would be like, she made us green chili and she made us salsa, and we're like, she still remembers that. So yeah, you just want the leaves lightly chopped. Now we're just mixing it together. There you have it. Salsa rica de Catarina. Can I taste it? What if it's horrible? It's almost like hers. No one actually has a physical copy of the recipe. She never gave it to anybody. She always just talked about the spices she put in it. So we kind of just guess and add more if we need it. It's definitely not hot enough. I should have done more spices all around. I just spilled on myself.
That's so awkward. What am I supposed to do?
I'm done.